This is your paddle and your ball. Your index finger should be here. That is your backhand and your forehand. Backhand and forehand. The right proper position. Bend your knees, bend your back slightly, then look directly to your target. First one, games are played to 11 points. A game must be won by 2 points. A match is generally the best 3 of 5 games. The next one is the alternate serves every 2 points. Each side of the table alternates serving 2 points at a time. Exception, after tied 10 and 10 deuce, service alternates at every point. Can you lose on a serve in ping pong? Yes, there is no separate rule for serving on game point. Toss the ball straight up when serving. How do you serve the ball in ping pong? Hold the ball in your open palm behind your end of the table. Toss at least 6 straight up and strike it on the way down. It must hit your side of the table and then the other side. Note, once the ball leaves the server's hand, it is in play, and so counts as the receiver's point if the ball is missed or mishit. Next, the serve can land anywhere in singles. There is no restriction on where the ball lands on your side of your opponent's side of the table. It can bounce 2 or more times on your opponent's side. If so, that's your point. Bounce over the side or even hit the edge. Next, double serves must go right court to right court. The serve must bounce in the server's right court and receiver's right court. Note, landing on center's line is fair. Double partners switch places after their team serves twice. Next, a serve that touches the net on the way over is a let. Can the ball hit the net in ping pong? Yes, during a rally if it touches the top of the net and then otherwise lands as a legitimate hit, but not when serving. If a serve ball hits the net on the way over and otherwise legally bounces in play, it's a let, serve, and is done over. There is no limit on how many times this can happen. Next, alternate hitting in a doubles rally. Doubles partners must alternate hitting balls in a rally, no matter where the ball lands on the table. Next, volleys are not allowed. Can you hit the ball before it bounces in ping pong? No. In regular tennis, you may volley the ball, hitting the ball before it bounces on your side of the net. But in table tennis, this results in a point for your opponent. Note, when your opponent hits a ball that sails over your end of the table without touching it and then hits you or your paddle, that is still your point. Next, if your hit bounces back over the net by itself, it is your point. If you hit the ball in a rally or on a serve and it bounces back over the net after hitting your opponent's side of the table due to extreme spin without your opponent touching it, that is your point. Next, touching the ball with your paddle hand is allowed. What happens if the ball hits your finger or hand during a ping pong rally? If the ball touches your paddle hand and otherwise result in a legal hit, there is no rule violation and play shall continue as normal. Your paddle hand includes all fingers and hand area below the wrist, but what if the ball touches a player's body anywhere else during a ping pong rally? You may not touch the ball with your non-paddle hand or for any reason. It will result in a point for your opponent, but if your opponent's hit sails over your side of the table without touching it and hits any part of you or your paddle, that is still your point. You may not touch the table with your non-paddle hand. You may touch the ball or the table with your paddle hand. For example, after reaching in to return a short serve or other parts of your body. Note, if the table moves at all from your touching it during a rally, that is your opponent's point. Next, an edge ball bouncing off the horizontal tabletop surface is good. An otherwise legal serve or hit may contact the top of the edge of the horizontal tabletop surface and be counted as valid, even if it bounces sidewise. The vertical sides of the table are not part of the legal playing surface. The last one, honor system applies to disagreements. If no referee is present during a match and the players disagree on a certain call, the honor system applies, and the players should find a way to agree or play the point over. Hope you learned something with us. Thanks for watching!